wavy hair, I think that's beautiful. If you have curly hair, I think that's beautiful. But my personal opinion is I sometimes occasionally will use heat on my hair, but that's very, very, very rare. And in general, I think it's better not to put too much heat on your hair. And I even tried like doing kind of the wavy scrunch method last year, which requires a lot of products. And I'm not saying I'll never try that again, but in general, to me, the ultimate hair guide is just healthy hair. It's taking time on your hair. Like, I think the more time you spend on your hair is better versus money, because a lot of people think, oh, I buy these really high-end products and they're going to make my hair better. But then other people have discovered, well, first off, in this economy, a lot of people cannot afford to buy really expensive high-end shampoos. And I think the theory was, oh, the sulfate-free shampoos are better for you. But I kind of don't really buy into that. Honestly, I'll tell you, I do love sulfate shampoos, but the one that I have been using is Selsun Blue Naturals. And it's just really good because it keeps any kind of like scalp issues that might start forming at bay. I personally just really love this one. This is a great shampoo. I would highly recommend it. It was about $7.50 maybe when I purchased it. I would repurchase it again. I do a double wash. I wash my hair like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't do a lot of washing. Up as a body wash like this one. The Love Planet and Beauty. It says it's sulfate free. And actually it's like a lower sulfate shampoo is what it is. It's not bad, it smells good. I just didn't really love it. And then I have this Daily Clarifying Swab one, which I don't really love either. So I have these that I really loved for a while. And I've gone back to using this Aussie one, which is okay. I felt like for a long time I loved Aussie, and I don't think I dislike their hair products. I just honestly, I think I like Garnier more, so I think I might go back to that Garnier conditioner. But basically, I go through more conditioner than shampoo. Like conditioner I use a lot of. And yes, I do need a lot of conditioner after I do a double wash, because my goal with washing my hair is basically I'm concentrating on washing my scalp, but then a little bit, I do want to get a lather into my tresses as well and all the way to the ends. However, I don't really want to over dry my hair because I do have wavy hair, and as a wavy hair person, it's not good to over dry your hair. So I feel like next time around when I run out of that particular conditioner, I'm going to try Garnier again, because I do have something that I just discovered through trial and error that I've had. Actually, it's lasted me a long time. I'm almost finished with it. This Garnier Fructis 10-in-1 leave-in conditioner, because I put that in my hair too. Sometimes after I wash my hair, and I haven't done this for a while, I just put in, like, I have this Yves Rocher Minoy coconut oil. Sometimes I use this for detangling my hair after I wash it. And now I don't detangle in the shower. I know that some curly hair people, they detangle in the shower. And I guess some wavy hair people also detangle in the shower. So personally, I feel like my hair does need some wetness to it for detangling and even for daily brushing, because I'm always like putting my hairbrush under the water before I like do a passage on my hair, go from bottom to the top. I just feel like it helps to detangle my hair better. I used to put oil every single day. I would put oil in every section of my hair. However, I've been finding lately just sticking with water and something about that Garnier leave-in conditioner. And these are just the things I'm trying right now. Also, my hair goals are different, because I know a lot of women want to wear their hair like in a curled hot iron curl style, or they want to flat iron it, or they even scrunch their hair to look a certain way. But personally, I don't like to wear my hair loose. Like a lot of people, men included, there just seems to be a large affinity for loose hairstyles. People just love hair flowing loose, and I personally don't really like wearing my hair loose because every time I wear my hair loose, I just feel like by the next morning there's knots in the middle, and like detangling it takes longer. And I would rather just have my hair a little bit less tangly so that it's easier for me to manage. Another thing that I'm doing too that I think helps just with the ultimate hair guide is I'm trying to stress a lot less and focus less on the world outside of me. Like I'm taking more of an insular approach because I think, and we already know this is something I definitely know, I feel like, stress is not really good for hair growth. It can impact hair growth. And also stress, it can also, make your hair fall out at a higher rate. So I personally just think like maybe, like I haven't ever really experienced those things like dramatically, but I've heard a lot of people say, like I haven't really experienced like stress-filled hair loss. However, I've heard a lot of people say that stress will trigger hair loss. So my thought is, just in general and for all of us, like de-stress yourself, give yourself grace, focus on yourself, and I feel like there's just something very peaceful about being more introspective, focusing on self-care, because you should care about yourself. You should make yourself a top priority. You should give yourself grace. You should treat yourself well, and just let the outside world do its thing. Focus on this time of brushing your hair, and don't be in such a rush. Like, just kind of slow down. Like some people are like, I'm in a rush, I have to run a brush through my hair, and to me that would just be very stressful. And maybe it's just something that I have built into my daily routine, but I look forward to brushing my hair, taking my time to brush out my hair each day. I don't feel like I have to rush. I even start a little bit earlier at brushing out my hair, so I feel like I have enough time to do it, because I really enjoy the process of brushing out my hair. And it's really good for your hair care too, because they say, it's good to massage your scalp. And I don't buy any of those fancy scalp massagers. I just gently brush my hair. And like I told you, I do put oil in my hair, but I don't do like a deep oiling of my hair or my scalp, because personally, I just feel like that could irritate your scalp. And the one time I did have some scalp irritation, I can track it back to when I was trying a low poo method where I was washing my hair with conditioner only, or if I did wash my hair, I was using like a lower sulfate shampoo. And I've completely changed my mind on those things. Like I still believe in a lot of conditioner, but I do think you need to have like at least 1 or 2 cleanses per month, or for me personally, to cleanse out my scalp. And I've even heard like people with really coily curly hair that need moisture in their hair also just preach the benefits of a clarifying wash. Like it's really good for you. You do want to clarify your scalp, because even if you do have a drier hair type, we still get oils and dirt builds up on our scalp that can mitigate hair growth, and we don't want to do that. So we should try to sometimes cleanse our scalp like a little bit, not harshly. You don't need to buy all those scalp brushes. I think just maybe being okay with sulfate shampoos. I personally feel like the low sulfate shampoo, especially the higher end ones, I'm not saying exactly, I don't think it's a scam, but I do think it's a marketing ploy. And in this economy with rising inflation, which by the way is real, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, inflation's just like inflated, but it is actually real and it is impacting people. So like it's nice and all if you can afford those really high-end shampoos and conditioners and everything else, but a lot of people can't. And I just know from my own personal experience, like when I was experiencing a lot of healthy hair growth on my first long, I mean, my hair was long in my early 20s before I cut it, but when I experienced like tremendous hair growth on my first super long hair journey, when I wasn't like setting out to like have a certain length of hair, but just wanted to grow my hair longer, I was using VO5 shampoo. I think I might have been washing my hair a little bit more at that time. It was like every 3 to 4 days, which I kind of decided later I don't need to wash it that much, but also at that time I was riding a bike more, so I feel like I did get more sweat and buildup on my scalp, so maybe there was a benefit to that. So I just think you need to try and figure out like the ultimate hair washing goal and shampoos for you, but I don't think that you have to buy a high-end one. I don't think you need to click on a link and buy a specific shampoo from a certain influencer, because you have to remember, once again, it is marketing 101, and these people may be given those products from a company. Maybe they like those products, and maybe those products work for them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that formulation will work for you. And if you just do some searches on, is cheap shampoo good for your hair, there isn't a big difference between like cheaper shampoos and more high-end ones. And you can, and if you really want a low sulfate shampoo, you can buy that at the grocery store. I just feel like whatever they sell at Walmart or Target is fine. You don't need to like make a special trip to go buy a certain shampoo. That's just my opinion. As for deep oiling, I haven't done a henna treatment since like I haven't done a henna treatment since late April, but I really do want to do another one again. That's my goal and plan. It's kind of a production. I would say that's the only time I kind of do what is like a really deep oil treatment in my hair, because I put oil in with the henna. But honestly, the only reason I put so much oil in with the henna is because it's to make the henna less drying, because I love the benefits of henna, but I don't want the henna to completely dry out my hair. So I don't like deep oil my scalp. I know some people really swear by that, but I've just never done that. And I've had plenty of hair growth. Sometimes I have been trying something new. And I do this like occasionally, like it's just rosemary essential oil. And sometimes I'll kind of dab a little bit, and I'll just kind of put some into my scalp, and I can smell it. It's very pungent. I love the way it smells. It smells like salad. I just love it. And then, I wet down my brush and I brush out my hair. But also too, I don't even think you have to buy the rosemary essential oil. A lot of people just do like a rosemary hair rinse with water, or like this shampoo actually. This particular shampoo has rosemary in it. I'm looking to see, oh yeah, rosemary extract. So when you're formulating, coming up, thinking of, dreaming of the ultimate hair routine for yourself, I think it's good to like ask yourself what your hair goals are. For me, more protective type styles like braids, wearing my hair in one braid, sometimes 2 braids for fun. On my own free time, sometimes I do that. I think it's a really cute style. I don't think that there's an age limit on cute and functional and healthy hairstyles. I think it's kind of weird when we get to be a people who start saying that women should do this at this age, because there's not these rules for men, Men don't have these rules. They don't say, oh, a man shouldn't do a certain hairstyle at a certain age. It's kind of silly, in my opinion. I love braids. I don't like my hair going everywhere, and I feel like it just keeps your hair more contained. You don't have like hair going every which way. So for me, the ultimate hair guide is just gentle. It's just gentle hair care. The more gentle, the gentler you are with your hair, I think the less, mechanical damage you're gonna have, and you don't have to worry about spending a lot of money on super duper expensive products. Because think about it this way. Here's another thing to just ponder when it comes to ultimate hair care. You could buy like the most expensive hair products on the planet, but let's say you bleach your hair every month, and you use heat on your hair like every day. So you could have bought those most expensive hair ingredients, but doing so many harsh treatments on your hair is going to cause mechanical damage. And some people want to color their hair. Some people want to like do heat styling on their hair. Some women say, like, some women claim that their hair grows better with heat. I don't feel that way. But also too, like, I barely use the hair dryer, and one of my reasons for it is I hate my hair blowing everywhere in different directions. Like, I like my hair to be more contained. I don't even like it when the wind like blows my hair everywhere, like when you're in a car and you're in the back seat and your hair starts blowing everywhere. I think that's one of the reasons I started wearing my hair in braids more. I just don't like my hair going all over the place. This is just a me thing. But a lot of people love hair blow dryers. I just hate the sound of a hair blow dryer, and I hate how it blows your hair around. Like, I will try them occasionally, but I kind of have to build myself up to it. And then after I use one, I'm just like, am I going to do this again anytime soon? Maybe, maybe not. Like, it's not. But some women claim that, you know, hair blow dryers help their hair grow really long, and they feel heat styling is really good for their hair. However, the people that do that, they're also not bleaching their hair. Like, they're doing something else to be protective of their hair, and they're putting heat protectant, because if you are going to use heat on your hair, you do need to use a heat protectant. And the thing I liked, or the thing I really liked about this Garnier leave-in conditioner is it says it's a heat protectant up to 450 degrees. And I got this at CVS. This stuff's just really cool. I really like this particular one, although I think I'm going to try another Garnier leave-in hair conditioner. But I like these better than, like, for a while, I was doing these Aussie hairsprays, like these spray-in conditioners. But I don't like these as much anymore, just because the reason I stopped really liking those was because when I would spray them in my hair, it didn't feel like this at first, but after a while I started feeling like the Aussie leave-in conditioner was just or detanglers were making my hair feel sticky, which is kind of like defeating the purpose of detangling. Like, I don't see how your hair feeling sticky is going to detangle it. Like, to me, it was starting to not feel good, so I stopped using them. And I think I just really like the Garnier one. Back in my super heyday of my first hair journey, I didn't even use leave-in conditioner. I just washed my hair with VO5, and I used like a boatload of VO5 conditioner, like a lot. Which some people, they're like, oh no, don't do that. And then I would use E. Rocher coconut oil, Manoi oil. I've also bought coconut oil from the Dollar Tree. I believe, like, if you're on a budget, buy what you can afford and spend more time on your hair as opposed to spending more money on hair supplies and then less time on your hair. Like, I feel like you just need to be more gentle. You do need to take your time, like, working from the bottom to the top. You don't need to turn, like, some people turn hairbrushing into a contest, but to me, when you just take the time to brush your hair very slowly, it's very therapeutic. It just feels so nice. It feels so good. It just feels like you're giving yourself this time, and you're giving yourself grace, and you're just being good to yourself. And I guess that's one of my final messages. Just be good to yourself. Like, treat yourself with kindness because you deserve it. Make hair care this personal health care, mental health space, sanctuary. Block out the outside world. Like, there's plenty of time to be out there and be in whatever kind of thing you need to be involved in. But personally, I think spending less time, focusing less on the outside world, focusing more within yourself. And then when you do, like, focus your time on the outside world, this is my totally introverted perspective, and just gearing myself to more positivity. Like, be more conscious of the time you spend, and learn to let go of things that just don't serve you. Like, just allow yourself to be happy, because I think the ultimate goal in life, for me, because I believe in God and I do believe in a higher power, is to appreciate the time you have on earth and to do good to people in your actions, words, and kindness, and to just focus on those things that bring that out of you and to look for it outside of you. And those are the things that will help you feel good and grow your hair longer, in my opinion. This is my whole ultimate hair guide, and no, you didn't have to spend $300 at Ulta to have long hair. You just need to spend more time and more patience and give yourself more grace. And it doesn't have to be like a specific like spirituality, faith thing. I guess to me, I just like to, a lot of people are into meditation, but I just always kind of treated hair care just as like, just feeling calm or peace within myself, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching.